Hey guys, what is up? My name is Reggie, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can convert a PNG LUT file or lookup table into a .cube format for use with Adobe products or Davinci Resolve or loading into your monitor for viewing live, whatever your use case may be. Basically, a little backstory on this. Well, if you want, you can skip forward to the good stuff. Just check out the chapter markers down below. But a little backstory on this for us is our amazing colorist Noah Taher had created these LUTs back in the day for us for use with our live stream, and he had converted them into .png files because back in the day you couldn't use a .cube file in OBS, Open Broadcasting Software, which we use. But unfortunately, over time, we lost the original LUTs, or .cube files, so we only had access to those PNG files. So I looked around the internet and tried to find anyone that knew how to convert those PNGs back to a LUT. But unfortunately, most of the tools for saving out .cube files that I could find didn't allow you to import the .png files and apply them so I could save out that cube file. So thankfully I found a way to do it, and I'm going to be showing you how to do that now. So we're going to be using two tools to do this. Thankfully they're both free and they're both available on Windows and Mac. So I'm going to be working on a Mac today, but if you're on a Windows PC, you should just be able to follow along. So the first tool we're going to be using is called LUT Generator. It's from this iwltbap, which is, I don't know why they chose that as a domain name, but hey, more power to them. They also have some great LUT packs. You should definitely check them out and support them. Basically, you'll just come to this page and click download. Let's see, download LUT Generator right here. So you'll click that. It'll scroll you down, and then you just click download LUT Generator. Now this package, actually, when you download it from here, you'll just enter in a price that you want to give. You can either donate some or just press 0 and then hit add to cart. It'll ask you if you want those LUTs. You can say add to cart or no thanks, and then check out. And then it'll ask you for your email. Thankfully, I'm already logged in here. So I'm just going to pull up that email. And this is what it will look like when they send you the email. You'll click view your order, and then you'll just click the download button right here. So once that downloads, you can just click on it, and that is going to open this folder. And inside here, we have all the different versions of it. So you can see there's for Windows, there's an old version, there's a version for Mac, and then there's a Mac beta. So I just use the LUT generator for Mac, and you can just double click on that, DMG, and then you can drag this to your applications folder. So you can just open another window here, click here, and then drag it over into applications. I've already done that, so I'm going to click on applications, and then once you open the LUT generator, it'll look like this. And the first thing you're going to want to do is just click on this number 1 here, and that's going to generate a kind of a neutral LUT for you that we're going to use to apply the effects to, and that's when we can jump into step 2. So I'm going to put this on my desktop and hit open, save to my desktop, and if I look on my desktop, you'll see this file, and it looks something like this. So we're going to be taking this, and this is where this brings us to the second program we're going to need. So we need a program that can you can apply these our old LUTs to. So we're going to be using OBS. There may be other software that can utilize the PNG LUTs, but I don't know of any, and certainly not any that's free. So you can just go to obsproject.com, and then you can pick your platform. I will go to Mac, and then you can pick whether you have an Intel-based Mac or an Apple Silicon-based Mac, which would be like the M1 or the M2. I'm going to go with Intel because that's what I'm on. Click the button and it'll start downloading. And then once it's downloaded, you can just click on it. Again, it's going to open up this, and you can just drag this over into your applications folder. I've already done that. On Windows, it'll be a similar process. You'll just install OBS. And then once you have it installed, you can go ahead and open it up. So here inside OBS, the first thing you're going to want to do, if you already have OBS installed, you probably want to make a new scene collection. So you can just click on here, click new scene collection, and then give it a name. I've given mine the name LUT. And then the second thing, oops, the second thing you'll want to do is go to Profile. Here we'll make a new profile and call this LUT again. So that's just going to separate these settings that we're doing right now because they're probably not the settings you'd want to use in any other scenario. If you remember earlier, we created that neutral LUT file. So we're going to drag that into our scenes. So we have a scene here. Here's our neutral LUT on our desktop. We're just going to drag that and drop it. And that's going to bring it in as an image source in OBS. But as you can see, we have a lot of extra space here. So the next thing we're going to want to do is go to OBS Preferences. And the image that we generated here is 512 by 512. So if we go to Video, we can set our base canvas to be 512 by 512. And then we can set that the output scaled resolution to be the same thing. So we'll just click on that and click on the top option there. And for the downscale filter, it says resolutions match, so no downscaling is required. Frame rate doesn't really matter because we're just going to be grabbing an image. So now we can go ahead and hit OK. And now you can see we've completely filled our screen with that image. So now that we've done that, we can go ahead and apply a LUT. And you can either apply it to the source or to the scene. So I'm going to right click and hit Filters. And we're going to click on this little plus button right down here and find the filter that says Apply LUT. It's right there at the very top. So we'll click that. We'll just say Apply LUT for now. And then you're going to browse to the location on your computer where you have the LUT saved that you want to convert into a .cube file. So you have it as a PNG. You want to export a cube. So we're going to go Browse. And for instance, I could use one of these here. Like this invert one. I'll hit Open. And now it's applying that LUT. If I turn this on and off, you can see it's literally inverting all the colors in there. So I'm going to turn it on, and then I'm going to hit Close. And now the next thing you're going to want to do is just right click out here in this gray area and go down to Screenshot Preview. And click that, and it'll say screenshot saved to, and it'll tell you the location. I think the default location is your user folder, movies, and then the name of the screenshot. So if not, you can go into OBS Studio, Preferences, and under Output, under Recording, you can see where the recording path is, and this recording path is going to be where it outputs those images to. So now that we've done that, we can pull up our movies folder, which is just going to be in your user directory, movies, or again, wherever you have that saved. And here is our new screenshot. So we're going to open that up in the LUT generator again. So we're going to go back to this application. And remember, before we hit generate a HALD, and now we're going to do convert to cube. So click on that, and we're going to find that file we just created. So again, it's under users, your username, movies, and here it is. Here's the most recent one, screenshot. And then it's going to work for a bit, and then in that same folder, it's going to create our .cube file. Okay, so here's our .cube, and now just to test it, let's go ahead, we'll close out of the LUT generator, we'll jump back in here, and we'll go Filters. Let's turn off this Apply LUT, and since OBS can now apply .cube files, we'll call this LUT2, that's great, and we'll find that file that we just created. So I'm just going to navigate to that folder and click on our .cube file here and hit Open. And then you can see it's having the same effect if I turn that one on or if I turn that one on. They're both doing the same thing. So yeah, there you have it. Now you have a .cube file. You can rename this to whatever the name of your LUT was, my LUT.cube, and you should be good to go. Okay, so that is it. Hopefully that's helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If this was helpful, smash that like button and let me know. All right, have a great day. I'll catch you guys next time.